Hi, I'm Tom Abdou. I'm a real estate attorney, and I wanted to comment on a phenomenon that I'm seeing very often now that is quite problematic. Essentially, because it's a seller's market and because it's very competitive, we're finding that a lot of buyers are making concessions and particularly are waiving their inspections. We cannot overstate how foolish that is. And we really want to go through the reasons why this would be a really big mistake, especially when most buyers are poised to make the biggest purchase of their lives. The reason anybody would want to do an inspection is because they need to know exactly what they're buying. Typically, the type of home inspections that buyers need to do would be the standard home inspection, which examines the structural and mechanical elements of the home, wood-destroying insects, which tests for the presence of termites, carpenter ants, carpenter bees, radon, which is a radioactive gas that comes out of the ground that could cause cancer if not abated, an oil tank scan, which essentially examines the presence of an abandoned underground oil tank that may still have oil in it and could contaminate the ground soil or the water. And lastly, a septic inspection. A lot of houses have septic and they need to have their septic systems tested because a septic system, if it needs to be replaced, is tens of thousands of dollars. Similarly, even if a house has public sewer, that sewer system should be inspected. And even if a house has a public sewer system, there should be a sewer scope because the homeowner is responsible for the sewer system and the sewer connection from the home all the way out to the public connection in the street. And if there's a break in that sewer pipe or any kind of buckling, then that homeowner is responsible for it. And again, that's very expensive. So a lot of times what we're finding is that buyers are so eager to have their bid accepted that they're willing to waive inspections. Now remember, when a buyer does the inspections, it's their opportunity to not only understand and have an expert look and advise them what is or are the issues with the home, but also it allows them to potentially cancel the contract if they find major things wrong. Now, if a buyer waives inspections, that means they don't get a chance to do the inspections, or even if they do the inspections but they waive their contingency rights, that means that they can't cancel the contract if they find something wrong. That means they're stuck contractually to buy the home. We really think that is a bad idea. Maintain your contingency rights. Maintain your rights to inspect the property. You may offer to the seller, we're only going to do inspections or raise important inspection issues. You could also set a monetary threshold as to the type of inspection issues that you would raise. For example, you could say, we'll do the inspections, and if any one item is over $5,000, the buyer reserves the right to raise those issues. Either way, you can frame a contract to make yourself competitive, to make it look that you're not going to be nitpicky, but you still maintain your contingency rights, your rights to cancel, as long as there's something wrong with the house and something wrong that most reasonable people would agree is something major. So I hope that this video helps. I hope that my words are taken seriously and that the advice I'm giving is taken to heart, because this is the most important purchase that you're going to make, and you got to make sure that you're careful. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful, and I invite anyone who has a specific question to always feel free to call our office. Happy house hunting. Thank you.